What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me this morning while I'm on the run. Got to get things done. I'm actually going to head into the gym right quick and try to get a power workout in before I got to do other things. It's snowing out here in the great state of Michigan, but you know, that don't stop anything. Now, let's get into the topic, man. Jeremy Reaves, he proposed to his girlfriend recently, and, you know, it's a lot of people happy about it, but it's a lot of people that's not so happy about it. I think we can figure out just through, pattern, who it is that's not really that happy about this. And, I'll give my take on it. But the dude done been through a lot, right? He decided that the Washington Commanders, who haven't made the playoffs in I don't even remember, they make the playoffs. They feeling good. It's good vibes. He decides he wants to go over and, check for his girl and propose to her in front of everybody. He does. I mean, I thought it was cool. I thought it was like some almost like fairy tale stuff. She seemed to really like it. She said yes. He's happy. The NFL is plugging, the video of him proposing to his lady. It's good for business. The man is struggled. He's found success, and now he's winning in love. They're all about that good for business promoting, and this is good for business. But a lot of our sisters have a problem with it because his lady, she is a white woman, and there is a pattern here. I mean, this is true. There is a pattern here of black pro athletes marrying white women, but I mean, why is that, man? Sisters, I love you. I love you to death, man. I love sisters. But the one thing that I'd like to change about sisters, if I could, is accountability, man. Sisters, as much as I love y'all not very good at taking accountability when it comes to things. There's a reason why these dudes, they end up with some white chick once they done finally made it, instead of a sister. Oftentimes, let's keep it a buck here. Sisters like for dudes to already be made. That just is what it is. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong or right. That's beside the point. I'm just saying sisters like for you to already have your bag. Sisters, in a lot of cases, not really trying to build with a dude. They want him to show up already made. Where women of these other cultures, they kind of are a bit more willing to invest in the dude's potential. When he down and he not quite there, but he's got potential, they're a bit more willing to see that potential develop into something. So what you guys see is the end result. You see the white woman marrying the successful pro athlete, but you guys don't see whatever struggle that he was going through, and she was the one that was there behind him. A lot of y'all don't even know who he is. This is a guy who's been cut from the NFL a few times, to my understanding. He's been in a situation that a lot of players don't come back from. So he's faced some adversity, and that woman, it seems like, was there for him through that. That's, in my opinion, why she's about to become Mrs. Reaves and not a sister. It's not that brothers just don't like black women. That's nonsense. Of course we like black women. We have aunties, mothers, sisters, grandmas that are black women. It's just that when it comes to choosing a wife, the options that have become available to us, a lot of those options, they don't want the men that want them. Jeremy Reaves, him and a lot of these other guys, y'all think be corny and don't want him. Michael B. Jordan, Jaleel White, Alfonso Ribeiro, these be dudes that y'all don't be checking for until they become the husband to a white woman. And now y'all got all these opinions about why they didn't marry a black woman. Well, they tried that and black women didn't want them. So you only gonna try to shoot for something so many times before you do something else. Shout out to Shamik Moore. I'm hoping that he starts to do something else. He's one of the people that keep shooting his shot at something that's not gonna work out and start to do something else. But yeah, you're only going to try so many times before you decide to do something else, because what you're aiming for is just not obtainable. We don't know how many sisters a lot of them dudes tried to get at and it didn't work out because they was ugly or they was corny or had no riz, whatever y'all want to call it. I mean, low key, look at Travis Hunter, and I mean, it's crazy how many situations he applies to, man. I wish he didn't apply to so many situations, but he does. He's like a really good example for here. He's got this Latina that clearly don't feel the same way about him that he does about her, but sisters be talking about he ugly and stuff, so it's pretty easy to tell he probably was trying to get at some sisters, and sisters really didn't want him. It's not that he got the Latina that's not appreciative of him at all, that now it's all this stuff to say. But if sisters would have messed with him in the first place, he wouldn't even be there. You know, he wouldn't even be there, because remember, he slid in her DMs. She didn't even know what he was. Her brother had to tell him what time it was. I'm sorry that y'all brother, y'all uncle, or whatever, who you tried to kick it with before, didn't do the same thing. So, I mean, it's just... And the roasting, man. The roasting, I ain't gonna hold you up. Some of it's a little funny. Most not, though. Most is just mean. But one comment I saw said that she looked like The Rock. You know, The Rock in that 90s outfit where he got the fanny pack. I ain't gonna hold you up. I laughed at that because, I mean, she ain't had a fanny pack, but she did have a color scheme down pat. So, whatever. But I thought it was a great thing. I liked it. I have no problem with it. I don't know why she was like kneeling down with him while he was on one knee, you know, aesthetically. And that's just aesthetically. That looked kind of weird. Because it's like, why are you kneeling down? The man is on one knee trying to propose to you. Why are you messing up the visual of this? Because now you got that video forever of him proposing to you, and you on your knees or crouched down or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Yeah, she went on her knees. She was crouched down. So other than that, I don't have a problem with it. But sisters, the thing is, you gotta realize, and you gotta realize this sooner rather than later, or else the exact same mistake is gonna keep happening. Sisters, y'all keep fumbling these men because they're not already rich and successful when they trying to step to you. It's when the dude is already successful, when he's already went through fire, when he's already struggled to get to where he's went to. Now y'all want him. And even then, y'all want the guy to chase you. So you want the guy with the multi-million-dollar contract to still chase you. And that's just really, it's not been productive. It's not worked. I don't know why our sisters keep doing it, because where you're not willing to compete, these other women are. And when you're not willing to give the man a chance and invest in him, these other women are. Where you're not willing to be there when the guy is down, these other women are. And that's pretty much what's happened here. So I really have nothing negative to say about this man getting married. I think it's a wonderful thing that he's found somebody to be his wife. And this lane on 94 is always raggedy. Why do I always get in this damn lane? I'm going to leave it there, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Peace.